In the modern age of warfare, where technology continuously evolves and reshapes the battlefield, one of the most talked about threats to military forces worldwide has been the rise of suicide drone swarms. These small, autonomous flying weapons designed to overwhelm and destroy enemy targets with precision have struck fear into defense establishments across the globe, including the U.S. Navy. Suicide drones, often referred to as loitering munitions, are equipped with explosive payloads and can be deployed in swarms to overwhelm even the most advanced defense systems. These drones represent a new form of asymmetric warfare, one that does not rely on costly and heavily manned systems, but on cheap, mass-produced drones capable of wreaking havoc. The U.S. Navy, which has long been a dominant force at sea, has been forced to adapt to this emerging threat. Aircraft carriers, warships, and naval installations have become vulnerable to these small, fast-moving, and hard-to-detect weapons. In recent years, the suicide drone swarm threat has become a major focus of naval defense strategy, with the Navy investing heavily in countermeasures to neutralize this growing danger. However, as technological advancements continue to unfold, new defense systems are emerging that may signal the end of suicide drone swarms as a credible threat to the U.S. Navy. So, what's changed? How have the Navy's capabilities evolved to counter the deadly menace of drone swarms, and why might we be witnessing the beginning of the end for this particular threat? Let's start by understanding the nature of the suicide drone swarm threat itself. These drones are often small, inexpensive, and highly maneuverable, making them difficult to track and engage with traditional air defense systems. Their ability to operate in swarms, deploying dozens if not hundreds of drones at once, has raised alarms as this can overwhelm conventional point defense systems. These drones are often launched from remote locations hidden from view and can strike with brutal efficiency, whether targeting a military base, naval ship, or aircraft carrier. These drones are designed to find their targets with pinpoint precision, using sensors and cameras to lock onto their objectives. In recent conflicts, suicide drone swarms have been used with increasing frequency. They've been employed by non-state actors, terrorist organizations, and in some cases, state-sponsored militaries. The Houthi rebels in Yemen, for example, made headlines in 2019 when they launched a large-scale drone attack on Saudi oil facilities, utilizing swarm tactics to bypass traditional defense systems. Such incidents highlighted the growing vulnerabilities of high-value military targets, including naval vessels. When it comes to the U.S. Navy, the risk posed by suicide drone swarms is especially significant. Aircraft carriers, the crown jewels of the Navy, are particularly susceptible to these attacks. These massive ships, often home to thousands of sailors, are prime targets for drone swarms due to their high profile and critical strategic value. A successful drone attack could cause catastrophic damage to the carrier, leading to the loss of not only the ship, but also a significant portion of the Navy's operational capabilities. The Navy's response to this emerging threat has been swift. Initially, the Navy focused on traditional defense systems, such as Phalanx Close, in weapon systems Sears and Serum, which use rapid-fire guns and missiles to intercept incoming threats. While these systems are effective against some airborne targets, they were not designed to deal with the unique challenges posed by drone swarms. The small size, high maneuverability, and swarm tactics of drones made them difficult to track and destroy using traditional systems. The Navy quickly realized that more innovative and sophisticated solutions were necessary. Directed energy weapons, specifically high-energy lasers, have emerged as one of the most promising solutions to counter the threat of suicide drone swarms. The development of laser weaponry has been a game-changer in the world of defense technology, offering a cost-effective, precise, and scalable means of neutralizing drones. The Helios high-energy laser, an integrated optical dazzler with surveillance system, is one of the Navy's most advanced directed energy weapons designed to target and destroy small, fast-moving threats such as drones. The Helios system uses a powerful laser beam to disable or destroy drones, making it an ideal countermeasure against the suicide drone swarm threat. In 2021, the Navy successfully deployed the Helios laser system aboard the USS Portland, marking a significant milestone in the Navy's efforts to defend against drone swarms. The system was capable of destroying multiple drones in a single engagement, offering the Navy a near instantaneous high-precision response to drone attacks. Unlike traditional defense systems, which require expensive munitions, laser weapons can engage targets repeatedly without the need for reloading. This not only makes them cost-effective, but also gives naval forces an almost limitless supply of ammunition to deal with large-scale drone swarms. Another innovative countermeasure developed by the Navy is electronic warfare, U systems, which can jam or spoof the communications and control systems of drones. By interfering with the drone's GPS or communication signals, these systems can cause drones to lose their navigation systems or become unresponsive. In 2021, the Navy successfully tested an electronic warfare system aboard the USS Portland, which was capable of disabling multiple drones in real time. By using high-power radio frequency signals, EW systems can disrupt the command and control links between drones and their operators, causing them to either crash or become lost in their mission. The Navy is also exploring counter-drone lasers, which work by emitting high-intensity beams of light that destroy or disable the drones at the molecular level. These lasers are particularly effective against swarm attacks, as they can engage multiple drones simultaneously, targeting them with extreme precision. These systems are capable of tracking and disabling multiple drones within seconds, drastically reducing the effectiveness of a drone swarm. In addition to these advanced technologies, the Navy has been reworking its tactical approach to deal with drone swarms. The increased use of drones by adversaries has forced the U.S. Navy to adjust its air defense strategies to account for the growing drone threat. One approach has been to integrate drones into the Navy's own operations. By deploying small, autonomous drones alongside manned aircraft and ships, the Navy can create a more comprehensive defense network. These drones can serve as an early warning system, identifying incoming threats and relaying information back to the ship or air wing. By using drones to augment human intelligence and situational awareness, the Navy can act faster and more efficiently in repelling drone swarms. Furthermore, the Navy has invested heavily in training personnel to understand and counter drone threats. Sailors are being trained to recognize the signs of a drone attack, and they are being taught how to operate the defense systems designed to protect against these threats. With proper training and preparation, the Navy is creating a defense force capable of responding to drone swarms with speed and precision. The advancements in drone countermeasures, especially directed energy weapons and electronic warfare, are making the U.S. Navy more confident in its ability to defend against suicide drone swarms. While drones remain a threat, the Navy's ability to neutralize them quickly and efficiently has grown exponentially. These technologies are shifting the balance of power in naval warfare, ensuring that drone swarms no longer have the overwhelming advantage they once did. As the Navy continues to refine these technologies and develop new countermeasures, the era of suicide drone swarms overwhelming the U.S. Navy is rapidly drawing to a close. The end of suicide drone swarms as a significant threat to the U.S. Navy isn't just about technological advancements. It's also about the Navy's adaptability and readiness to face emerging threats. The Navy's commitment to innovation and resilience ensures that it remains at the cutting edge of modern warfare, ready to confront any challenge that arises on the horizon. As drone technology continues to evolve, so too will the Navy's strategies to defeat them, ensuring that the seas remain dominated by U.S. naval power for years to come. In conclusion, the threat of suicide drone swarms is real, but it is no longer the overwhelming force it once was. With the introduction of high-energy lasers, electronic warfare systems, and advanced counter-drone technologies, the U.S. Navy is more than capable of neutralizing this emerging threat. The continuous development of these capabilities marks the end of drone swarms as a credible challenge to the Navy's supremacy, ensuring that the U.S. Navy remains the most advanced and capable fighting force on the planet. As technology continues to advance, the Navy will continue to adapt, staying one step ahead of emerging threats and maintaining its position as the dominant force on the world's oceans.